It is not a book about criticism of research, and I've deliberately not included much about moderators of research findings based on research attributes, quality of study, nature of design. Again, not because these are unimportant, my expertise is measurement and research design, but because they have been dealt with elsewhere by others. Rather, this is a book about synthesizing many meta-analyses. It is based on over 50,000 studies and many millions of students, and this is a cut-down version of what I could have included, as I also collected studies on affective and physical outcomes and on many other outcomes of schooling. I occasionally receive emails expressing disbelief that I have had the time to read so many studies. No, I have not read all primary studies, but as will be seen, I have read all meta-analyses, and in some cases, many of the primary studies. I'm an avid reader, thoroughly enjoy learning the arts of synthesizing and detecting main ideas, and want to create explanations from the myriad of ideas in our discipline. The aim of this book is not to overwhelm with data. Indeed, my first attempt was discarded after 500 pages of trenchant details. Who would care about such details? Instead, this book aims to have a message, a story, and a set of supporting accounts of this story. The message about schools is a positive one. So often when talking about the findings in this book, teachers think that I'm attacking them as below average, non-thinking, boring drones. In New Zealand, for example, it is clear to me why we rank in the top half-dozen nations in reading, mathematics, and science. We have a nation of excellent teachers. They exist, and there are many of them. This book is a story of many real teachers I have met, seen, and some who have taught my own boys. Many teachers already think in the ways I argue in this book. Many are seeking to always improve and constantly monitor their performances to make a difference to what they do. And many inspire the love of learning that is one of the major outcomes of any school. This is not a book claiming that teachers are below par, that the profession is terrible, and that we all need to put in more effort and do better. Nearly all studies in the book are based on real students in front of real teachers in real schools, and that so many of the effects are powerful is a testament that excellence is happening. The major message is that we need a barometer of what works best, and such a barometer can also establish guidelines as to what is excellent. Too often we shy away from using this word, thinking that excellence is unattainable in schools. Excellence is attainable. There are many instances of excellence, some of it fleeting, some of it aplenty. We need better evaluation to acknowledge and esteem it when it occurs, as it does. Chapter 1. The Challenge. In the field of education, one of the most enduring messages is that everything seems to work. It's hard to find teachers who say they are below average teachers, and everyone, parent, politician, school leader, has a reason why their particular view about teaching or school innovation is likely to be successful. Indeed, rhetoric and gameplay about teaching and learning seems to justify everything goes. We acknowledge that teachers teach differently from each other. We respect this difference and even enshrine it in terms like teaching style and professional independence. This often translates as, "I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone to teach my way." While teachers talk to their colleagues about curriculum, assessment, children, and lack of time and resources, they rarely talk about their teaching, preferring to believe that they may teach differently, which is acceptable provided they do not question one another's right to teach in their particular ways. We pass laws that are more about structural concerns than about teaching concerns, such as class size, school choice, and social promotion, as if these are clear winners among the top-ranking influences on student learning. We make school-based decisions about ability grouping, detracking or streaming, and social promotion, again appealing to claims about influences on achievement. For most teachers, however, teaching is a private matter. It occurs behind a closed classroom door, and it is rarely questioned or challenged. We seem to believe that every teacher's stories about success are sufficient justification for leaving them alone. We will see throughout this book that there is a good reason for acknowledging that most teachers can demonstrate such success. Short of unethical behaviors and gross incompetence, there's much support for the everything goes approach. However, herein lies a major problem. It is the case that we reinvent schooling every year. Despite any successes we've